Okay. Morning, Ducky. Morning, Jose. Sorry, my computer is trying to think for me right now, and it's not going well. This is why I should go back to doing a starting soon screen. Alrighty. Okay, sorry about that. Morning, Aiden. Hope everyone had a good morning. My kid woke me up at 2 a.m. and wouldn't let us go back to sleep. Oof, that's so early. Morning, Rick. Morning. Actually, I said good morning to Jose and Ducky. What game is tonight? I don't even know. Is that terrible? I don't know. I actually got a good amount of sleep last night. Very much needed. Yesterday was kind of a rough day. Not a rough day. It wasn't a rough day. It was just kind of a low day. And I hadn't slept well the night before. I had about 3-ish hours and then just had a very long, very low day yesterday. So Tennessee at Oklahoma. Nice. So we did some matches last night, and then Gypsy was in Lego, and I basically just went to bed with my headset on and dozed for, I don't know, probably an hour and a half maybe, listening to him do stuff in the background. And then I logged off and went to sleep. It was like 11, it was almost midnight. It was like 11:37, I think, when I like sort of woke back up and was like, hey, it's late, I'm gonna go to sleep. Bless his soul for staying on the headset with me. And then I fell asleep, and I set an alarm for 8:30 this morning, and I don't remember it. I woke up at 10, so my body needed it, I guess. Been up since 1:45. That's rough. That was my night before. I couldn't fall asleep. So Thursday night, I couldn't fall asleep. I was up to like 2 a.m. and then I fell asleep, but I was waking up like every 20 minutes or so. It is not a good night. Not a good night. And then I had to be at work in the morning because I was in office on Friday. All right, let's take a look at some daily challenges we got for the day. 3 items sold to a fence, 5 meats eaten, 1 9-banded armadillo skinned, 3 player kills with a shotgun in free room events, 1 player headshot with a bow in free room events. We're going to skip those. 1 treasure map or treasure found, and 5 wild mint picked. So let me show you my 9-banded armadillo location. In case you don't have one, there's a static spawn near Raskeller. Can I go back to sleep after I got up and done my video? Bless your heart for doing those videos, because I know you can't go back to sleep a lot of times, and I would just be like, I'm gonna sleep, and I'll do this video when I wake up, because I need the sleep. Morning, ST3. Morning, Sir Will. Gotta work today. Boo. I'm going to sneeze, I think. Sometimes if I say it, I won't sneeze. Ooh, sorry, sir. Am I about to have the law after me? The law. Oh, Oh, hey, while we're here, get some headshots in. A lot of people here. I'm on a quest to get my headshots. Morning, David. How's it going? Morning, Muhammad. My horse has been doing a little bit better around gunfire. Maybe because we've been bonding up a bit. Good job, Luna. Good job. Calm, calm, calm. Nice and calm. I actually was able to mount up the other night while guns were like flying around. Ooh, this is a daily too. By the way, make sure you sell your gold teeth because gold teeth count as collectibles and you're more likely to get gold teeth than anything. And from if you can do revenue agents, this one is the best one because you're likely to get alcohol bottles is also a higher percentage. So it's the best way to get collectibles from bodies. Is gold teeth and revenue, guys. I think we probably only got 2 out of the 3 there. Is that usually under? Oh, we did get 3. 3 out of 3. Nice. Nice. I miss this game. It's been months since I've played. I would miss it. Like, I don't always. So some days I play for a while, and some days I just hop on and I just ride around for a little bit, maybe do a daily. I would miss it if I didn't log in for a few days. Like, there's definitely been times where I think I missed a streak semi-recently. Or I just forgot I hadn't logged in because I was tired. Not a lot going on. Like, if I didn't log in, like, every couple days. I log in every day, pretty much. But if I didn't log in, like, every couple days, I'd be sad, I think. Sometimes for me, it's just in the evening before I go to bed. I will log in and just, like, ride around a little bit. And it's just relaxing. And just the sound of the horse. And that sort of thing. Hey, Jess, how's it going? All right, so the armadillo spawn is right here. I'm not seeing it right now. It's a static spawn. A lot of times when I go up and around, I see it though, so I wonder if that's the spot. Maybe I'm in the wrong area. Let me go up and around. Hey, Mountain, how are you today? Hey, Native, I can't log in anymore since I don't have my PlayStation 5. Ooh. That's always tough too. I haven't logged into my Xbox account in a while, and I'm probably gonna try and sell this Xbox, so. It's like right here. This is the static spawn, like right here, and there's an armadillo that will spawn. Alright, so we're gonna try one of the tricks, which is to ride away and come back. Oh, you'll be getting another one. Nice. Are you gonna get, like, the new one, like the Pro, which is pretty intense, or are you gonna go just do, like, a regular one again? Hey, Hoof Girl. Yeah, servers were down some yesterday. I was able to actually log in yesterday. If they eventually like popped up long enough for me to log in and do a daily, which was nice because I'm at 0.2, so I didn't want to lose that streak. But yeah, they were pretty finicky yesterday. I actually had trouble the other day logging in too. It was weird. I don't normally have a ton of trouble, and lately I feel like I've had a couple. You're getting the original one, yeah. So Gypsy will probably get the PS5 Pro, but he's had a lot of issues with his regular one. I can't really afford it right now, so the only way I'll get a Pro is if my regular PS5 breaks. And then even then, I might still get a regular one again. All right, little armadillo, you're not going to spawn in? Actually, nothing seems to be spawning. The skunk wasn't there either. This might be a battle lobby. The skunk's, like, always here. It's the most consistent spawn of all of them, and there's a skunk that'll fall out of the sky, like, right here. Oh, no, there he is. There's the skunk. Look at him. He's always there for me, so I don't like to kill him, even though I need the scent glands. Hey, Natalie, how's it going? David says I'm not gonna do the PS5 Pro. Like, I have no plans to get it when it first comes out. Like, maybe in a few years. I bought the PlayStation 5 when it first dropped though. So how many years old is my PlayStation? Like, at some point I will have to get a new one. I use it every day excessively. Like, at some point I'll need a new one. But I just spent like $650 on car insurance and $150 on a textbook, so there's my PlayStation 5 money right there. Adulting, it's fun. Do you ever clean the PS5? Yes. Not as much as I should. I actually just opened it up and cleaned it out the other day, but I didn't have the tools. So normally Gypsy will completely clean it out for me. I didn't have the tools to get the fan offs like open so that I could actually clean on the fan blades. But I did clean like around everything that I could. Reason why I don't have my PS5 anymore and why I'm... Oh, that's right. I remember you said it was stolen, which is terrible. I think you said a bunch of stuff was stolen, right? Like electronic stuff. You used to clean yours out once a month. Yeah, I'm kind of bad about it. Like really bad about it. Like definitely not once a month. Once every 6 months, maybe. No!
Well, all right. That's all about.
You know, you guys could have moved out of the way for me. Yeah, I don't clean it out anymore as much as I should, for sure. All right, 3 items sold to a fence. All right, we'll have to come back for the armadillo. Oh, do I have a treasure map around here? Do a treasure map. Benedict, I think is... Oh, North Tumbleweed. That should be here. Hey. Also, who asked me about cleaning out the PS5? Oh, Smut did ask me. Smut, I feel like I don't know why I was thinking I hadn't seen your name in a while. You get the PS5 Slim. I thought about that, but I think that won't be good enough for me with the streaming. I mean, like, it probably would be okay, but because I stream, I think I would at least get the regular one again if mine broke. I mean, mine will break one day. My 4 terabyte hard drive plugged in and my 2 controllers and my charger stage. Yeah, dude, I would be so upset. Now, I remember I asked before, but I don't remember if you answered. Do you have any type of like insurance that covered some of that? Like, if you rent renters or if you homeowners type thing or anything that like you could put a claim in and get a little bit of money back for it? My friend has this limit, it's small. Yeah. I'd have to look at it in terms of like to see if it had the same capabilities. And like I think I have a 2 terabyte hard drive that I installed myself. And I'd have to see if that could go in and that sort of thing. Haven't felt any... I don't do this one too often, so I don't know where the spots are. Hey, TM7, how's it going? Lobbies are small, and for the first time, Valentine is sometimes empty. I got 30 minutes searching for someone just to grief me and start a PvP 1v1. Some lobbies can have 20 people. I have noticed it's back down again, so lobbies had jumped back up to like 26. And then they've dropped back down again, which is fine for me because the game runs better in smaller lobbies. Oh, you know what? Is this going to be up over here? I think one of the spots is up over on this side. Check over here. I don't feel any... It can't be over here, though. I still don't feel any vibration. Guess not. The only notable difference between the two is storage space. With the PS5 Slim gets 1 terabyte SSD with roughly 850 gigabyte of unusable space. That PS5 gets 825 SSD and about 660 gigabytes of unusable space. Unusable space. Oh, I'm sorry, usable space. I thought that said unusable. Usable. Unusable wouldn't make sense. Unusable is like you buy your PC and they already have stuff installed on there that you can't delete. You can't use that space. I hate that. Some of it's like necessary, obviously, to run your system, and some of it's like bullshit that you're just like, I don't want this on my PC. Get this out of here. How can you play? Someone's DDoS's GT Online and Red Dead. We can't play. Oh, servers are back up, I believe. Well, obviously. Servers were limited yesterday. I don't know that that the DDoS was confirmed. Thought that was just like a rumor. Ooh, ooh, I got vibration. I got vibration. Maybe over here? No, less over here. I don't know where the spots are. Yeah, 850 gigabytes unusable would be insane. Can you imagine? PS5's like, we've installed all this stuff on your PS5. Oof. Alright. So I feel the vibration right around here. I'm gonna have to cut in, I guess. Because I don't see it back here. Alright, let's cut straight in. Oh. Be over here. There we go. There we go. Oh, you answered me about home insurance. No, I live in a reservation, so we don't have home insurance out here. Ah, that sucks. Like, I don't even know. I feel like it would be very hard to make a claim anyway. Like, I have renter's insurance. And I feel like that's one of those things where, like, yeah, you have renter's insurance, but, like, making a claim and actually getting something, it's just how insurance is. Car insurance, health insurance, renter's insurance. Like, they don't want to pay out. They want to pay out as little as possible, even though, you know, you're paying into it every month. They want to pay out as little as possible. So I feel like if somebody broke in and stole my equipment, which is very expensive equipment, but I've had it for a while, like they wouldn't pay anything out for it, would be my guess. They'd be like, oh, that's 5 years old. Like I have 2 really good monitors, like BenQ monitors that were expensive when I bought them, and there's nothing wrong with them. So they'd be like, oh, the value has dropped because they're like, and I was like, but I can't. I was like, but they worked fine. You're going to give me like this pitiful sum. I can't go out and buy the same monitors with that amount. And my monitors worked fine. Like, I hate, it's like with cars. They're like, oh, we'll give you like, your car gets totaled. We'll give you a couple thousand for your car. I can't go out and buy my car again for a couple $1,000s. Can't get any decent car for a couple $1,000s. Like my car ran great. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my car ran great. There was no problems with it. You're giving me a pitiful sum. I can't replace it with that. Like, it's not my fault somebody totaled my car. And now I don't have a usable vehicle because you're only going to pay out this pitiful sum and I can't get, like, my vehicle back. Insurance is such a scam. Such a scam. It's why I haven't bothered to comply with my building's insurance yet. They're trying to bully me saying it's mandatory by the lease. I don't know what the laws are surrounding it. That's what I'd have to look up. Like, I don't know if that's a state law thing or if they give the power to, like, the leasing managers to set the rules for that. Like, it is also a requirement for my... So where I rent from, if I don't show proof of my own renter's insurance, they enroll me in their renter's insurance automatically, and there's nothing that you can do about it. It's just there. Like, I actually had a thing where like, I had sent in and I was double paying for renters because they hadn't taken it off. Since the Slim is out and the Pro is about to come out, I found one for $460 in a pawn shop. At least you didn't have to pay an exorbitant fee. I mean, $460 is still a lot, but... Ah, copy of your lease says it's optional. You haven't gotten the new lease to sign. Gotcha. I had a thing, so last time I signed my lease, I guess there was a problem with like the like online stuff that was going on, and so she got me like a week before my lease was due, and my rent was like going up like $200. I was like, no. I was like, first of all, I've been asking you for this. You give it to me a week before my rent, like my lease is over. I was like, and this is raising $200? Absolutely not. I was like, if I had known that, I would have started looking for a different place. And she was like, well, we can't. And then she was like, well, I can give you the first month free without paying. And I was like, yeah, but then my lease is still, like, I get it. I was like, but then my lease is still, you know, over $200 more than what I'm paying now. And so I ended up getting her to drop it back down. It did go up from what I was, but I got her to drop it down to almost just like 60 above, I think, what I was paying before. And she's like, I'm just gonna do this as I'll try to clear it with them as a retention thing. I was like, bitch, once I sign, I didn't say that to her, but I was like, once I sign this lease agreement and you offered me that rate, like, I don't care if they come back and say you can't do that or not. I've got to sign a lease. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I get that she's got a lot to do, but every time I try to talk to her about something, it takes forever. It's why anytime something breaks in this place, unless it's something major, obviously I have to go. They do have a new maintenance person. For a while, I guess they didn't. I fixed stuff here. I lived here for a year before I realized that one of the front windows wasn't locking. Like, I thought I was locking it, but the lock was broke, and so it wasn't actually locking. I fixed that myself. I went to Lowe's. I bought the window lock. I installed it. I've installed new handles on the kitchen sink because they broke, because this place is, you know, 800 years old. It's not. It is one of their oldest units, though. So, like, stuff's starting to break. Like, the whole bathroom needs to be redone. They're not going to do that. All right, let's do some bounties here. Yep. It's just crazy. It's crazy what they can get away with, because they know, for at least where I live too, like, rent is just ridiculously expensive because of the type of area it is. I'm gonna go to ammo. So I'm gonna start looking in January, February, because I think I've got to find out exactly when my lease is up. I always think it's February, and I think it's March. I gotta see if I can find. I'm gonna lose space because this is an old unit, so they don't do these units this size anymore. Am I about to get shot? No, he's going right to the board too. Good man. Good man. All right, let's get our shotgun. Yeah, we'll do the 3 widows actually. Oh, I want to do Blue Water John today so you can see the 3rd one as well. Oh, it didn't take me to a private. Okay.
Open your eyes.
So I need to start looking to see if I can find something that is decent, that isn't. So my fear is that I'm gonna have to go up $200-300 if I change places. I might have to go up here too for that, but and I'm gonna lose a lot of space, which is a bummer. Like, a lot of space. This is actually a decent size apartment. Inspect. I'm low-key looking for another opportunity to move, hoping it's times up with either inheritance or dividends coming in, and I can pay for some movers. Yeah. I definitely would need... Yeah, so I don't have a ton of stuff, but I would definitely need somebody to move. Can I not open that? I would definitely need somebody... Like, Gypsy will help me. Like, we could rent a U-Haul, but I feel like it would just be easier if I had somebody move the heavier stuff. Like, we could do it, but... I don't know. I'm sure he would drive the U-Haul for me. I'm sure he would do that. Like, I wouldn't want to drive it, but I'm sure he would be fine doing it. Plus, he used to move around all the time. Like, that used to be his thing, so he's probably used to it. Hey, Henry, how's it going? I do play on PS5, yes. What do I have to do? I have to reinforce lasso 3 times. Lasso from horseback tied with a reinforced lasso. Okay. Yep. Ooh, I need to clean these guns. Fun fact, you can lasso the same target 3 times, but in order to tie them up with the reinforced lasso 3 times, you have to, like, let them run. It's a little bit finicky. You can't do it 3 times in a row. Bye, Hat. Hey, Team 7, what is your ability card setup? Right now, I've just got Paint It Black, Strange Medicine, Eye for an Eye, Fool Me Once. That's pretty much my go-to for everything. I would probably change it up if I was doing PvP, but I'm not, so. Morning, Diana. probably will be a slightly shorter stream today just because I got such a late start, but I am planning to stream on Monday because I have off of work. And I'm just trying to decide if I want to do... I'm considering doing a full playthrough of Casting of Frank Stone. My guns won't fire. It's not just the semi-autos, guys. It is also the Mausers. Bitch, duck one more time. And so it's not just the semi-auto pistols. The Mausers just did it where they froze up and wouldn't fire. So it's pistols. Pistols in general. I want the M18 whatevers from Story. Would be nice. I use more PvP kind of. Paint It Black. Winning Streak. Never Without One. FMO. That's gonna take me a minute to think of which one that is.
Suéltame, imbécil.
Where are we going? Saint Denis? Why am I coming this way? This was a weird way to take me to Saint Denis. Okay. Fool me once, thank you. Oh, I'm using that one. Fool me once. I don't think I've ever seen that put as FMO. It makes sense though. So mostly what I do is PvE, obviously, and like this is a great setup for
No, por favor, no.
CTAs because every time, so the strange medicine one, every time you deal damage, or is it deal damage and take damage, you get a significant amount of health back. It might just be deal damage. So every time you deal damage, you're getting a significant amount of health back. So like in a CTA, there's so many enemies, especially those later waves when you're soloing, that you will get a ton of health back with every, not even every kill, just every time you hit somebody.
Venga ya.
Ever since lobbies went to 12 people, where do you find the most people at? It's funny because I've just ridden by 2 here in this area. I still find a lot of people in Valentine, Blackwater. Saint Denis can be a popular place.
Por Dios, no.
Emerald used to be a big area for sniper battles. So if you had a team over in Emerald, when you'd go to do a bounty, you'd know that you probably were about to get shot.
Madre de Dios.
Here. I usually get them nearby to do the 3 times tied up with the reinforced. I usually get them
Toss them
nearby.
in the sternest cell you can find.
Oh, nearby to hand them in? Yeah,
Well,
gotcha.
That's what they were.
Yeah, that's what we usually do too. I just find it so finicky when you're solo. If you have 2, it's easy. You could just go back and forth. Do I want to do a bounty out of
And just what do
Saint
you need that gun for?
Denis? Bounty hunting, sir. I haven't done a job too recently, I promise. Alright, let's go grab the last of this guy. No, why do I keep going? There we go.
If that's how it is. Oh shit.
Perfect. Look, he was so like, I barely touched him and it was already like, you were wanted by the law. There's like 8 cops on you. Am I still wanted by the law? It's so dark. Wish I'd remember this was gonna put me in darkness.
Hey, jackass! Hey,
Come back out. trying to get my pistol headshot. Oh. He was running at me like a linebacker with that machete.
Your end is near.
Your end is near. Oh, this is the guy. Oh no, there is a guy. That's what I thought.
Push up on.
I wonder if you were up on a higher level, if they'd be able to machete you without like climbing up first.
Well, if it ain't our
Gonna need to
bounty
be clean. Yesterday I met two guys that were funny. We had fun and we were joking until suddenly they backstabbed me. I don't know how, but I sniped them both 3 times and dipped. I was too lazy to
decided
fight.
he wanted me alive.
That sounds like the average
Specimen. A bold
encounter in Red Dead.
Figure he'd open up my skull and see what's what.
Hey, Smite, how's it going?
Guess I'm in your dick.
I sort of argue with this with Jack all the time because he's like, it's not that bad when you go in and like you random fill in Fortnite and you're chatting. And I was like, yeah, but you're not a girl. And he's like, yeah, but I've met girls that are cool. And I was like, yeah, but you're not a girl.
Another time. God.
But it's sort of like that, you know, but worse when you're female. Luna didn't run away. Far enough from the gunshots. So we're going to see Transformers 1? Is that what it's called? We're going to see that tomorrow night. We hear it's really good. Has anybody seen it yet? Anybody seen the new one? Also, tickets around here, I'm just saying, guys. It was almost $50 for the two of us to go.
There was a man.
That is insanity. Insanity. It was like 47, like 46 or 47 something and change. For us, for two of us to go to the movies.
Rehabilitation might be.
And I was like, is it like that
beyond
everywhere?
what we may hope.
Tickets have gone up so much, and they got rid of the student discount. You used to be able to get a student discount, which I am now. I was like, sure. Get rid of the student discount, that's fine. I was like, we're going to be going to the movies very little. It was $50 just for 2 popcorn, 2 drinks, and 2 candies. The tickets were $30. Like, the tickets being $30 is cool. Like, I would... $15 a ticket, like $30 for... $50 for the two of us. And that doesn't include food or popcorn or anything. Now, I never get anything there. I bring my own water, and that's it. I don't eat it during the movie. Is it a regular movie theater? Or, I mean, it's a nice movie theater, but the tickets didn't used to be that much in this theater. It's the RPX, the Regal RPX or whatever. But, like, we used to be able to go for, like, yeah, 30, 35 to 42, I'm going to say. Somewhere around in there. And now, all of a sudden, it's almost 50. And I'm just like, that's crazy. I guess the next movie we're talking about seeing is the Christmas one, where Santa gets, why do I hit triangle every time? Where Santa gets kidnapped in Christmas. And we usually trade off on who pays for movies. I paid this time because it was his birthday, and I was like, and he's like, no, that's crazy, don't pay that. And I was like, it's your birthday, of course I'm paying it. But at the same time, I'm like, to go to a movie on just like an average, like it's gonna have to be something really good, like we really want to see in the theater. I saw Deadpool and Beetlejuice. That's it for a long time. Yeah, we didn't even go to see Beetlejuice. I've never watched the first one all the way through. Now it's raining in dark. Woo. On Tuesdays, I used to go because it was cheaper. Pretty much the only time we go. He likes to go Sunday evening. It's like the perfect end to the weekend for him, like before having to go to work the next day. For me, I hate leaving the house on a Sunday evening when I have to go to work the next morning. But I'm off on... Oh, intimidate him.
Oh, what is this? You want my source or something? Please, help me.
Give me your source. I could do this all day. Sir. Did he give it to me? How many times do I gotta hit you?
Fine. They got a boat out in Clemens Cove. Oh, damn it to hell. This is gonna end bad.
We made it. You're in your favorite spot in Big Valley? Nice. Hate how some people shoot and they just fast travel and escape. Yeah, it's this... there's... Gamers are so weird, man. Gamers are some of the weirdest people out there, and like I get it. Like because as a gamer I understand too, like to a certain degree. Like I understand some of it. Because I know why a lot of people are gamers. Hardcore gamers. But like the whole my favorite, and I just laugh at it now because I think it's hilarious how mentally disturbed some people are. Someone will wave at you or like do an emote and then you'll go to way back. They'll shoot and kill you and then they'll just leave the game. Or yeah, they'll fast travel away. And I'm just like, what kind of satisfaction? Like how is your life that gave you some kind of joy? Like, I'm sorry, dude, that your life is that bad. Because holy shit. Like, it's the dumbest thing to me. Okay, I had my lasso in my hand, Rockstar. Fuck's sake.
Let me out of this. No.
Oh, you know what? One of you's got to die. Might as well be you. Did I get my 3 reinforced lassos? One of you's got to die. Can't take you both back alive. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. Hey, Corbin, how's it going? I only do matinees. That's what I used to do. I don't know if they... I think their matinee is almost just as expensive as their regular. Like, this theater's just out of control. I feel like it's probably a lot of theaters, but... Alright, you stay there, sir. No, I don't want your hat.
My lord.
In the end, I tracked them down to get my revenge escape. Copy that. I've definitely found people before if they've just fast traveled away and killed them again. But like, not necessarily even on purpose. Like, I've just come across them again. And I'll be like, oh, hey, remember me? Blow them up a couple times. The thing is, people like that, typically you'll kill them once and they'll parlay. Hey, Thomas, how's it going? I hope I didn't get shot at on the way back.
Dad! Where are you? Where are you?
Are you calling out for the dead guy I'm dragging behind me? I'm sorry, sir. He's gone. I'm sorry to tell you. It won't let you drag a live person. I mean, you can, but they'll die, and then you won't be able to drag them. Well, no, you will be able to drag them. You'll just have to... Yo, no, you can't drag a tied-up live
What are
person.
you, government? Ha! I know my rights.
Do you have rights back then? How many rights do you have? I guess you do have rights. Like, all of that's happened. Like, the Constitution and all whatnot. But, like, you're a criminal. How many rights were there back then for criminals? I mean, we used to hang you guys. Like... Here's your right. I'm going to throw you in this jail, and they're going to try you in a court of law. That's your right.
Open.
But also, I just killed a man who was wanted, so... you know. Dead or alive and all that. I'm a newbie on Red Dead 2. Nice. Did you ever... Are you playing... hey, Wilkie. Are you playing online or story? Toss that guy in. BK
It
forever?
was dead or alive, and they sure ain't alive.
You know, I'd like to live more than 100 years if I was healthy, but like I wouldn't want to live forever, if that makes sense. I especially wouldn't want to live forever if like everyone around me was dying. Like if only you were living forever and like people that you met and loved died in a normal 100-year span. Like after doing that 2 or 3 times, you'd probably be over it. That's not the right Kennedy hat.
Back to it then, I guess.
All right, what else we got here? It's the darkness now, so we're probably not getting that. All right, actually, let's sell items to a fence. Oh, we can go pick wild mints. I'm going to make a Red Dead Online account. GTA sucks. I'm not a huge GTA fan. I know a lot of people are. It's just not my scene. Red Dead Online can also have some similar issues from GTA when it comes to like people, like players, but I don't think it's as bad. On the other hand, you also can't make private lobbies like you can in GTA, so. Hey, Braytech, how's it going? I'd rather not grow old. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Like, nobody wants to get old where you can't do anything and you get injured and, like, you get sick. And, like, nobody wants that.
No questions asked.
I'd like to just live a long, healthy life and, like, die in my sleep at, like, 92. You know? Is that fine? Hey, Foo, how's it going? I already, like, I laid down the other night and I, like, got this cough and I was like, so it begins. I actually have allergies, so it happens somewhere often, but I feel like lately it's been happening all the time. There must be something going on down here, allergy-wise. Imagine realizing you have to get your grades up to get a better job to fund your family. I'm not sure where that came from. I would say that grades aren't necessarily everything, but it depends on what what degree you're going for. If you're going for a degree, you could also support your family and make a lot of money without spending out a lot of money on a degree too. Oh, you guys must be somebody must be doing a moonshine delivery. Alright, just give my headshot kills. Oh no, leave before this poor soul thinks I'm trying to grief him and his moonshine. Well, I tried to do sell moonshine the other day and that's when I black screen. That's when a lot of my problems started. Alright, what else we got here? Alright, somewhere else with fence. Alright, we still eat the meat. Oh yeah, that's right, wild mint. Let's see. I'm just gonna go over here for my mint. I was listening to... So if anybody ever watched, like, Buffy, the Vampire Slayer when you were younger, it's a pretty big show. If you're around my age. Or watched it at some point. The actor that played Spike, his name's James Marsters. He's actually not British. He has a British accent in the show, obviously, because he came from Europe. But anyway, he was born and raised in California. And so I was hearing him give an interview today. It's interesting. And he's like, I think somebody said he was like 60. He doesn't look 60 at all. I was like, yeah, even like, I hope I'm that healthy at 60. But it's funny to go back and listen to interviews from people from like shows that you watched when you were younger and to hear like their side of it and like their experiences of it. There's one scene, I forget which season it is. I want to say season 6, where Buffy's like comes back from the dead, like she's like resurrected or whatever, and she goes through a really hard time and she starts sleeping with Spike, and then at some point she like cuts it off and Spike's like in love with her as much as you can love without a soul, and he goes to her house and he basically tries to force her, and he talks about first of all, he hates watching movies that has any type of sexual like assault component to it. He won't watch a movie. He won't go watch a movie. He won't read a book. He won't do anything. It really viscerally really bothers him. And he talks about how he was contractually obligated to do the scene. He couldn't say no. And I was like, basically the scene that they're doing is being forced upon him in a very similar way. He talks about how much it messed him up. He had to go to therapy for it. And it's interesting because you think such a scene that it was a very powerful scene, but you don't realize, like, on the other end, I guess, what's happening to the actors and actresses that are after playing this stuff out. And, you know, the fact that he couldn't say no to the scene, that he was contractually obligated to do the scene. He talked about how it took a while to do the takes. He would go and lay in the fetal position afterward, like, between takes. Like, how awful is that? You don't think about that stuff. I mean, you just think, they're actors, actresses, you know. It's crazy. I'm from England, so hi. We have a lot of people from England. Sometimes I'll talk in a little bit of a funny English accent. It's not meant to be offensive. It's just something that I do. All right, there should be some meat around here. I don't understand this Hawk2 BS. Some people saying it's like it's saving their life, but it's just talking about how this quote made her famous. Like, what? Hawk2 is saving their life? The funny thing is it was a funny quote in an interview, I guess. Like, I didn't think it was that funny, but I like that she's, like, outgoing and, like, didn't care. And, like, I think that's why people liked it, because she was just, like, I don't know, so unbothered, I guess. But it has run its course. Like, hey, look, a spoonbill. The Hawk2 thing has sort of run its course. It was like a one and done kind of a thing. Look, more spoonbill. Lots of spoonbill. Hey, Black Wolf, how's it going? All I got out of that is, yeah, memes. The memes, so many memes. Oh, and in, like, Diablo, I've seen it in Fortnite, like, once, but in Diablo, so many people have their character names as Hawk2. I ain't watching a podcast where people... What? As somebody listening to a podcast that's just saying Hawk2 over and over again, is that... is that what that is? That's weird. I'm very unfocused today, if you can't tell. I'm going to try to just knock out as many of these dailies as I can. I might need to do a resupply so I can go back to camp to do that. Oh, I could do collectibles with the metal detector. Sedated animals revived. All right, we can do a couple more of these. She's made quite... Oh, yeah, she made a ton of money. She was able to do appearances. Like, it probably changed her life. To a certain extent. I mean, it was kind of a one and done. Like, she's not still capitalizing on it now, I don't think. In terms of, she would need to do something else to, like, stay viral and relevant, I guess, is what I'm saying. But it did make her a lot of money initially. It probably really changed her life in some ways. Now, what she does with it from there, I don't know. Hey, Rowdy. I do think it's funny that, like, people are like, oh, create an OnlyFans, and she's like, hell no, I'm not creating an OnlyFans. I was like, you go, girl. Morning, Gypsy. Where'd that pig go? Come back, pig. All right, last time, buddy, I promise. Go be free. I appreciate the sentiment, Foo. Thank you. I slept until 10 o'clock today, Gypsy. I was very tired, if you couldn't tell, last night. Do. Yeah, she is funny. I like her. She's very down to earth. I like her. Like, I mean, I don't. It's not like I follow her or anything. I've seen the initial soundbite and I've seen her give a couple interviews afterward. I think she's very down to earth. I think she's funny. I think she doesn't like think too much of herself, like in a bad way. The problem is to stay like viral and relevant in today's society, you got to be a little crazy. I think. You gotta do some crazy stuff sometimes, I think. What? I had no idea. Was that in reference to me being sleepy? I've already forgotten what I said. Sometimes my brain, when there's the delay in chatting here and then seeing comments, and I like try to go back and be like, what did I say? What did I say? I wonder how much the delay is. Let's see. Resupply. I do need to do one.
Okay, so I heard some of our competitors.
I'd love to know how long I was just laying in bed on the headset without
sporting thing to do.
talking.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to him, but if it has,
Hey,
well,
is that
no point letting
Ferris?
supplies go to waste.
Hello?
Always look for the silver lining, I say. Just keep your eyes open.
Well, I couldn't see. I couldn't see the TV because I was laying facing the opposite wall. Like I'm tilting my head over my back, but my chair was blocking the entire screen. So all I was doing was off muscle memory, dropping things out of my inventory. I knew it was in my bar down at the bottom. I just didn't know where. And I was like, what did I just drop? I was like, I couldn't see it though. It's not like I thought it was the trees. I had to like shift all the way around and like go to the end of the bed so I could see the television. I was very tired though. I definitely was in and out the entire, like I could hear you some, but you weren't really talking. You were probably just being quiet for me. I was definitely like in and out. Like sometimes I would hear the game. Sometimes I was probably asleep. Hey, Alex. Red Dead 2 is $20 my local GameStop. Should I wait for a potential PS5 9th gen version, or should I get it now since Rockstar keeps neglecting the game? I would not expect a PS5 upgraded version of Red Dead at any point. They could do it at some point. I don't want to say they're never going to do it and then they'll like make this weird announcement all of a sudden out of the blue that they're doing it. I just wouldn't expect it. They're not focused on this game right now. They're focused on GTA 6 until that game releases and the bugs are worked out. Like, I would not expect anything for Red Dead. If you want to play it, $20 is a great deal. I've seen it as low as like, I've seen it lower than that on like digitally, but what did I do? What did I start? Oh, that's right. I started up a resupply. If you want to play it, like $20 is a great deal. I would not expect an upgrade. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Dude, allergies out of control. Hey, IPA. So yeah, if you want it, I would buy it. That being said, like, I'm not Rockstar, so if they come out with a PS5 upgraded version, I'm very sorry that you wasted your money. But it's unlikely. Did I play on PS, Xbox, or PC? I've played on all three of them. I've played Red Dead Online on all three of them, and I've played Red Dead 2 Story on PS5. Although I've played on PC a little bit with mods. Just a teeny tiny bit, very small amount. But PlayStation's my main. Are you working today, IPA? Trying to replace a little bit of my big game meat here. Oh shit, I gotta do this with 5 minutes more left though, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go. There's a brand new sealed copy, might get that then. Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath for 60 FPS or any type of a PS5 upgrade for a while, if ever. If it's a sealed copy, you could even maybe get like the Grey Ardennes might be in there if it's a sealed copy, which is it was a pre-order exclusive, and any pre-order copies that didn't sell out that were in like sealed games, you could still get it. For story. So if you're gonna play story, you're off today. Nice. Have you ever played story or any of it, or just you're thinking about playing it for the first time? Damn it. Camp's actually up there. Story is phenomenal. If you've never played it, I highly recommend playing story. I love online too, just because I can have more horses, I can be a female character, like there's a lot to do. But story is like magic. Can you check how many people in your lobby? Sure. Okay. My horse is too close to the table. I actually have a pretty decent amount. 14? Hope nobody thought I was going to show the player list for free there. John has that Ardennes story. It's so nice. So good. There we go. I am definitely doing a slow playthrough. Definitely doing a very slow playthrough right now. I've done a ton of like the side stuff. I'm in chapter 2 still.
Easy there.
Playing it for the first time on PS5 and Series X story because I was watching a PS5 walkthrough and Arthur Morgan is just freaking amazing character. I want to grow into this world. Ah, he's so amazing. So amazing. I play as a woman because I'm trans. It's nice that you have that option. There's not a lot of options in this game versus other games. You either have to play as a male or a female character. Story's at its best, 100% recommend, but don't compare it to GTA or you'll feel very slow paced. It's so funny too because I can't get through GTA's story. I've tried to play GTA 5 like 6 or 7 times, I think, and I can't get past the first couple hours. So I think it really just depends on what you like. This is a very slow-paced game. The chapter 1 is very slow. You're up in the snow. It's very slow. It's teaching you the controls. It's teaching you things to look out for. It's very slow-paced. You will come to appreciate it later, but if you like faster-paced games, it will drive you crazy the first time that you play. Premium subscribers only. Get the player list. Wish it was at least 20 people. Why? The game runs better when it's lower. Like the game runs better with like 15 or less people in it. It just does. Spawns work better. Like the game bugs out less. I can only watch John play GTA 5 story. Can't play it. Yeah. I'm taking a short break from story because suddenly I can't get wolves and cougars to spawn for like 2 days. Oof. Sometimes the game just does that. It's weird. It's been a year since stream playthrough. I haven't done a story playthrough in a while. It's just because I don't have the time for it. I need more time to dedicate to be able to do a stream playthrough. Yep. Do. 17 players in your lobby? Yeah. Story just like is so rich. The thing that makes story so special is just how your interactions affect the world. And there is a lot of extra stuff. So I don't know why in online they took out all the extra stuff. Like, I guess because it's before story, so they want to be like, oh, this stuff wasn't here. But then they put the horse that belongs to the O'Driscolls in the barn up in Sadie Adler's ranch. And so that's like a misstep. But then they're like, oh, we're going to take out all this cool stuff that we had around the world because it's not like it happened during story era. I don't know. Yeah. I'm fine with slow. I can appreciate both fast paced and slow. It's great balance. Sometimes I want to take it easy. Exactly. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. But I know it drives people. Like, there are legitimately people who won't play Red Dead because they're just like, oh, it's so slow. Nothing's happening. It's stupid. And I'm just like, you just don't appreciate good storytelling. Just say you don't appreciate good storytelling. There's nothing wrong with that. You like first-person shooters. Nothing wrong with that. It's not what this game is. Alright, what else we got here? I'm at 7 out of 9, so I can actually get it with the Moonshiner ones, I think. So let's go do those real quick. I'm not going to get all the general ones done, though, because I don't feel like going into a free room event, killing people. Getting that bow headshot's a pain in the ass anyway. I don't think I'm going to try to... I wonder if my Moonshine's still there, because I bugged out the last time I tried to start it. I can check. You love GTA 4. So I never tried to play any of the GTAs before GTA 5. So part of it could just be like I don't have that history with the game. But also it's just really not my type of game. Like everybody's like, oh, give it a try, give it another try. Like, and I was just like, I don't know, it's just not my type. It's just, sometimes it's just not your type of game, you know? I did a complete playthrough of Cyberpunk and I just didn't really like it that much. Like I managed to get through it and I'm just like, this is fine. But I gotta change the core. I gotta go back up. Good stories. Totally worth it. Would totally buy it. If Rockstar did an upgraded version of Red Dead 1 and then linked the two of them together, I'd pay $100 for that. More. I'd pay more. I'd pay 150. Like, I would do it. If they did remastered Red Dead 1 with an upgraded version, like with Red Dead 2 mechanics, I would totally do it.
What do you need?
It's wild to me how many videos I'm running into of people bringing up Red Dead 2 to the point of how slow the intro is. Just like, shh, can't you settle into the mystery of where the story will go? Some people, like, obsess about this. The snow is probably my least favorite chapter because it's the snow. Was it changed? It was changed bar decor, right? Change a picture. Because I'm just not a huge fan of the snowy area, but it's actually a really good chapter story-wise, like to start to learn the characters. It's a phenomenal opening. The opening sequence of Red Dead 1 with the music and... Okay, I'm sorry. By the way, that's a moose, not an elk in that picture, I'm pretty sure. It's such a phenomenal opening. That starting music with the you know, the gangs were being hunted down. It's just, it gives you chills. Like if you're a gamer who loves story-driven games, like that opening is just
nothing in this business ever
fantastic. And the elements of, like, that's why I said you'll come to appreciate chapter 1 later on after you've played. If you don't like slow openings, even if you feel it's very slow, like I feel like you'll appreciate what's happening, you know, what's going on. The fact that they tie in the scar on John's face and like you learn where that comes from, like you'll come to appreciate that if you don't at first. Where's my horse? And I do. So a lot of people are like, I do a save right after chapter 1 at the beginning of chapter 2, so that when I'll leave that save there like that. And they're like, so when I want to go back and replay it, I'll skip. And I was like, you're missing so much in chapter 1 though. I never do that. If I do a new playthrough, I always play through chapter 1. It doesn't matter that I know the mechanics, that I know the game, and I don't need those tutorials. Like chapter 1 is so special when you kind of appreciate the whole story. Oh, the snow 100% looks phenomenal. The first time that I was playing the game and just like your horse walking through and moving the snow and creating those snow, like it's awesome. I'm just not a snow person, so, you know. I wish I could go back and throw snowballs at Micah. I like antagonizing him as much as possible. All right, what else we got? We can eat me. All right, let's go check for the armadillo again. See if we can find the armadillo. The armadillo's being a little stubborn. There's another spot by the graveyard if you're riding between like Armadillo and the farm that has an armadillo spawn. But usually it's here. I only like to grief up in the snow. Who do you grief? No one's ever up there. It's like there's nothing to do in Amberino. It's like nobody is ever up there for the most part. Every once in a while you'll see somebody. If it's like a daily to do Sadie Adler mission, or like maybe if they're doing the Isabella glitch, I guess still exists. I don't know. Hey, buddy, have a golden cookie. Or maybe if you're trying to get the moose spawn in because you're a masochist and you want to cry a lot. I think you might be up there. IPA grieving the legendary bison. There you go. I meant to say bison, not moose. The moose isn't there. I think I said bison. I think I said moose, sorry. And I meant bison. Hey, Base, how's it going? You know me, I hate the snow as well. My favorite areas are... Obviously, I spend a lot of time in the Great Plains. Just because there's so much there. And the Heartlands because, like, bounties out of Emerald. But my favorite areas are Big Valley and Roanoke. My two favorite areas. Alright, come on, Armadillo. You're doing the tutorial? I wish they would remaster GTA 4. I went back and my jaw dropped at how blurry it is. Only on PC, there's a mod that sort of helps. Such a solid game. Oh, I rode right past where the Armadillo location would be because I saw this collectible over here and I was like, I must get it. Look out, chickens. Oh, what are we growing out here, gentlemen? Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go out and play. Did you plan to get 100% completion in this game? I have done 100% completion. And when I mean 100%, like 100%. Like, to platinum the game, you actually don't need 100% of everything. So I did platinum the game, and then I 100%ed everything in the game. That was a couple years ago, though. I am working on another 100% playthrough right now. But it's, again, it's a very slow pace, like, no goal in mind. Like, I'm just playing and having fun. Here's the skunk. The skunk is very consistent. Where's my armadillo? The armadillo's always sitting right here. The armadillo. What a bitch. Oh, wait. Here he is. There he is. There you go. This is the static armadillo spawn. He must have been blending. For some reason, the ragdoll effects are way cooler on there than GTA 5. You know what's fun, Rose? Have you shot one of the, in Fortnite, one of the Iron Man people out of the sky and watched them ragdoll to the ground? That's actually kind of fun. They spin. It's kind of hilarious. It's like the limbs go like everywhere and they like spin until they hit the ground. However, I did that yesterday and he actually hit the ground like he was doing the slam and it knocked me back. And I was like, bitch, I shot you out of the sky. You were ragdolling. You don't get to slam the ground and hurt me. Got an armadillo there as well. It's my favorite armadillo spot. I can show you guys the other one too. So there's another... I don't know how consistent it is compared to this one up here. I didn't think I would actually platinum the game because back when I first started playing Red Dead, I had never really played an online game before. And I did not plan to play Red Dead online, which is why I got the special edition version, which included the extras for story, but not for online. So I didn't get the ultimate edition. Mostly because it was somebody's buying it for me as a Christmas gift. And I was like, save the 20 bucks. Like, it was only 20 bucks more for the ultimate edition, but I was like, save the 20 bucks. Never gonna play online. And then I just loved the game so much that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try online. And now look where I am. I platinumed it twice. I've definitely done like more than one, like 100%. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, I would have like, I've played through so many times and done everything. Like, I like the first Red Dead, me too. So I played, the only reason, so way back, I didn't do it when it first dropped, but I discovered Red Dead 1 because I was looking for a game with horses in it. And I loved Red Dead 1 so much that I played it literally like over and over and over and over and over. I would finish a playthrough and start a new one up. I think that was a lizard that I just passed by. So there's one that will spawn like in here or like right around here. I don't see it though. And I couldn't wait for Red Dead 2 to come out. But like, I still didn't see myself playing online. It was weird until... Oh, look, IP says Red Dead was my first online game. See? Look at that. Red Dead bringing us all together. I have the Ultimate Edition now. They still do the superhero landing. It's a direct callback from the movies. I hate that. Boo. He knocked me back. I was like, bitch. I was like, I didn't realize they could do that. I just like got up on his face so I could shotgun him. He like knocked me back. I was like, unacceptable behavior. I shot you out of the sky. How do you make money on Red Dead? You said you just started, right? So when you first start playing, it is definitely a little bit harder if you're playing solo to make money. What's that? Yeah, that was a Gila monster. So to start with, what you're going to want to do is like go through the story quests, stranger missions. You really don't have access to a lot yet because you don't have access to the rolls. The best roll, so once you get 15 gold, you can buy a roll, and the best roll for money is going to be collector. If you don't mind riding around the map and collecting stuff, you'll make a lot of money and you'll rank up really fast. But you have to have 15 gold to purchase the roll, so you can't do that right away. So the best way to make money is to go through the storyline. And then in between story missions, do stranger missions. So stranger missions are going to be the ones on the map that look like this. And they start off as a question mark, I believe. And then once you meet them, you get a name. And you can do different like missions from them. And then story missions are going to be the ones that are yellow that pop up. Bounty Hunter is definitely the best way to make money this month. But again, you won't have access to Bounty Hunter roll unless you play with people. So if you find people to play with, you have friends that are playing that have Bounty Hunter roll, that's going to be your best money making this month because it's on bonus. I didn't even see that player right up on me. Oh, I did not see them. Moonshine is good passive money. Like, you can make decent passive money if you have the Moonshine roll, for sure. And you have to be a little wary about if somebody sends you an invite, just because sometimes they're doing it to grief you. But sometimes you get cool people. Like, when I do a long delivery that's like 100 goods, especially when it's on bonus, I'll send out invites to like the lower ranked players to see if they want to join in. All right, let's do a legendary bounty. I can kind of show you the money you might get for it. I'll start a timer so I can see how long I've been going. Legendary bounties are definitely, they're a little bit harder, but they are on bonus. So you can get double money, gold, and XP for doing them. I think Frieza just depends on what you like. Like, collecting is hands down the best for money and XP. Not for gold, but straight money and XP collecting is the best. Like, Moonshine is a great money maker that's passive that you don't have to do any work for. But you can make way more money doing collector if you're dedicated to it. I'm going to do Owl Hoot just so I don't have to focus too much. It's just such an easy one. RDO was my first online game too. This game made me buy the Ultimate Edition even though I already had the Special Edition. Same. And now I did buy it when it was on discount. So, oh, I had to buy it though too because my Special Edition disc messed up. So I had to get the digital version. I can't tell you how many times I've bought Red Dead because, well, okay, the first time it was a Christmas gift, so I didn't buy it. Hey, Captain, how's it going? And Cap, good morning as well.
The Owl family.
But then I bought the Ultimate Edition. I may have bought regular the first time I just failed, and then Ultimate. I purchased it on Xbox. I purchased just RDO itself on PC, and then I purchased the full game on PC. It's crazy.
See how folks look after the families done with them.
Yeah, collecting in Moonshine is like so good. Now, if you want gold though, Bounty Hunter is going to be your go-to. But Bounty Hunter is not actually that great for money. when it's not
They
on
shouldn't
bonus.
Be too far away from each other,
Like bounty hunter's good
but
for
you'll
gold,
have to do some looking.
but you can
And
also
when
do
you get
stranger
there,
missions
don't
and
hold back.
blood money missions for gold. Like so bounty hunter's good if you like a lot of action, you like to shoot, and you can earn gold for it. But it's not actually a good money making role. BK, have a great stream. Gonna watch some college football. Have fun, Wilkie. First week of the season where my wife wasn't sick in the hospital, so we're gonna cook some food and enjoy the game. Wilkie, I'm so happy for you. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the food. I hope you get good quality time spent together. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. All right, we're gonna go capture B first. Some bounty got a glitch where you complete it easy. Like Etta Doyle's an easy one for sure, especially if you want to go AFK for a little bit and do something else, and then you can get like full reward for it. Hello, sir. Owl Hoot is one of my favorites because you don't have to get them all at once. You can get them one at a time. And so it just makes it a lot easier because there's one per area, basically. Oh, dude, it's so. Oh, I've got Cerberus. I don't have Luna. Okay. It's so true. Running an Eagle Eye, dude. When I don't have that, I just cry. That's such a good one. Running an Eagle Eye and ducking, so good. Is running an Eagle Eye bounty? Really? Dude, I don't know why I wouldn't have thought that was bound. It's been a while since I've gone back through it, but yeah, running an Eagle Eye I try to get right away, and I love ducking. Ducking is so much fun. And picking flowers from the horse is really fun. I feel like that's like is that collector or naturalist?
I'll still be short a mount.
Sir, I'm trying to talk. Can you be quiet?
I would love to see you try. You think that thing will hold me?
Kept him alive. Well, ain't you just mercy on 2 feet?
I like Owlhoot too. Need to get that 1 to 5-star though. Only have Edda so far on my newest character. For the longest time, Brazak, on my my newest character, Edda Doyle was down at like 2 stars because I just hated her. I would never do. I hated her. I still hate her. She's so boring. Like I get it. She's so easy, but I don't know. There's something about it. I'm just like hiding down in the tunnel, and I'm just like, this is boring. How did you duck whenever you could do that? It is part. I think it is IPA. Is that one part of Bounty Hunter? Do you know? I think it's part of Bounty Hunter, ranking that up. And then for me, I'm on controller, so it's holding like L2, which is like aim. So I'm like holding aim, and then I'm hitting square, and that lets me duck to the side. When you go back and do a new character, you forget all these things that you can do that you can't do again. When I go back to story, I try to duck all the time, and my horse just jumps because you can't duck. And so square is jump on horse. And I'll just do that over and over again because I'm trying to duck. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Arthur, you can't duck. And running an eagle eye, although I do like in story that you can see the muscle play when it slows down. That's kind of fun. And then picking things from horse, you also can do. Alright, try to clear all the machete guys first. Is he running? Oh, he is running. Bitch. Dude, that's the second time now lately where I've never seen this guy run, and then the other one at the other area near here, she ran too, and I've never seen that. Don't run through one of these other areas, buddy. I will be cranky. Sorry, sir. Cerberus, you're such a good boy. Dude, the thing is when you start a new character too, like every role has something that you want. Like naturalist, like a lot of people don't like the naturalist role, but man, if you want to fast travel from your camp, you gotta get it. And not being able to fast travel from your camp is a pain.
You got some stones, I'll give you that.
You got some stones, I'll give you that.
Stones on you. be one thing snuffing me
I
out.
hate diving online. My character's like, no diving, only jumping for you. Oh.
Trusting
Yeah,
some deputy
what the
to
hell?
keep you locked up until the hangman
You say that all of a sudden my
comes?
character can't do it?
Well, that is brave. Brave or
Dip,
stupid.
dive, duck,
Think they'll hang me?
dodge.
Really? You trust them to? With the whole family? out
Hey,
there?
Juo, how's it going?
Shit, is that the wagon? Don't.
Sir, get in this wagon.
Feel free to protest your innocence. Always good for passing the journey.
Ducking's fun because it breaks the like auto aim too. So I have a video on my channel a long time ago where I'm riding away like this, but my camera's back and there's like a blue dot back behind me, and I'm just riding away like this, and I see him aim, and then like I just managed to time it perfectly. He fired a bullet. I managed to duck. It missed me, and I turned around and was able to kill him. I was like, that's what you get, you griefer. You little griefer. Let's see. So... Alright. Focus. Da-da-da-da-da. Reverse spin. Okay, here you go. So Bounty Hunter ranks 7 or 6, but like when you complete it, I guess, has Eagle Eye. Learn to track enemies while sprinting or galloping, so that's a really good one. Your satchel upgrades you definitely want. Ducking, here you go, ducking. You do have to unlock it, so if you haven't done that, make sure you do it. Oh, no, you don't have to unlock it. This is the top bar, so you get these automatically. It's the bottom ones you have to unlock. So ducking is... rank 13 to 14 there. The satchel upgrades you get automatically, which is nice. Let's see. Naturalist, you get the camp. Oh, that was the high thing there. Satchel upgrades. I think it's on the bottom. Yeah, so here, wilderness camp you can unlock so that you can do that at your wilderness camp. Yeah, most of these are tokens up here, which is funny. I do like Mercy Kill is in here. I may have passed it. So you get Mercy Kill somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Mercy Kill so that you can kill fatally wounded animals. It doesn't drop their pelt quality down, but also you can just put them out of their misery without shooting them again. So that's a good one. Did Moonshiner drop anything good? I don't even know. Moonshiner might be the only one that didn't drop something like that was really good. Yeah. But Moonshiner is a good roll, so you definitely want to have it. It's just that these other ones have like things. I think Trader's the one that's got... Where's Pick from Horseback? Is that maybe that's Collector? That might be Collector. So Trader doesn't really have one either. Must be Collector. Equine Assistance. Learn to collect items from horseback. So yeah. You've done the... Oh, your tutorial host is tired. You have no food. What can you do? Depending on what your area you're in, you can pick some wild carrots. Those are free. So if you're in the Great Plains, there's a lot of spots for it. I would just use Eagle Eye and look around. Trader is lame. Trader's lame. It's raining and dark right now, and I don't think I'm around any carrots, so I can't show you what they look like. But you can feed your horse pretty much anything that you can pick up that's like a herb but carrots are going to be really good. So look around in the area you're in right now and see if you can pick some to feed your horse. Right now you have the Scrawny Nag, which is not a fantastic horse. Sorry for the people who like Scrawny Nag. It's going to be very slow. Its stamina is going to be very low. You have to get through like the next like mission that you do, or one of the missions coming up, you're going to get another horse, and that'll get you access to like the stables and everything. And then you'll get like a saddle to put on your horse, and you'll get that as part of one of the missions you do right after the tutorial. And then you'll be able to also buy provisions as well if you need to. All right, let's go to the next one. Fort Mercer's one boo. Actually, Plainview is my least favorite of these. IPA says, wild carrots for the win, no hay for my horses. You need to give your horses golden cookies, okay? Here, buddy. Nice little golden cookie for you. I'm gonna golden cookie myself up as well. Wild carrots do the same amount as hay, but it's just easier to buy hay. I've got plenty of money to buy hay, okay? Moonshine is like one of the best passive money makers, though. So it's like a great roll. Plus IPA, you get access to the Roadster, which is the best horse in the game. You heard it from me. Oh. Glad I took that golden cookie. Excuse me, sir. My horses deserve their oats. I actually don't use oats too much. I use hay and I use golden cookies. All right, now I'm not gonna actually lasso him yet though, because I have a feeling there's a machete guy ready to eat my spleen. Oh, machete guys. Just keep an eye on him. And that was kind of a joke. There is no best horse in the game. If you have known me for any length of time or seen any of my videos, like, I will never tell you that this is the best horse that you have to buy. Roadster is my personal favorite breed in the game. I do loves it. I do loves it. I think it is one of the best horses for me. It's the right size, the right look. I still feel like I'm gonna get macheted here because I didn't see any machete guys. But we'll give it a go. But so the Roadster for me is just like it's just like I'll pull one out just so you can. I'll pull out when I get out of this bounty.
I didn't expect my day.
For me, like the movement, the size, the attitude, like everything is just right on par with the Roadster. I love it. Now I love my Black Arabian too. My Black Arabian's probably my best horse that I've ever owned. It's so when I need to go through the swamps and around gators or around predators, I pull that Black Arabian out. Now that's not everybody's experience, but that's my experience. My Arabian is solid. It's probably my best horse. My Brown Leopard Appaloosa is also super solid. And my Palomino Gypsy Cobb on my secondary account is probably one of my better horses. So like every horse you get, it's gonna be random. What personality, like how they behave, I think, or bravery. Like bravery is not a real stat, so it's just kind of random. Like you would think a Turkoman and a Breton would be super brave because of the types of horses. They're like these war horses, you know, meant to go into battle, but it's just totally random. Totally and completely random. Black Turk for the win. If you've ever heard IPA talk about his Black Turk, though, you might rethink that. It's a love-hate relationship. Sometimes a hate-hate relationship. It's the same as my relationship with Fortnite. The Red Arabian is shit in Red Dead. I don't think in Red Dead. I don't like that one as much as the story mode one, but I think it's a decent starter horse. Your best starter horse though is going to be a Mustang. So when you're a low rank just starting Red Dead Online, you can get a Mustang for 500. It just seems like a lot of money, but your money does add up pretty fast. 500 for a Mustang is best. Your best horse for the like value, best bang for your buck sort of a thing. Fortnite has been whooping my butt lately, so I thought this season was going pretty well. I was having a lot of fun. We were getting in some really good fights, and then they not only removed the combat AR, but they changed the aim assist stuff, and I'm so frustrated with the game the last couple of... all love for the Black Turk, no hate. Yeah, you better put those eyeballs in there. I'm just the last... couple days I've been so frustrated with it, and I know it's a video game and it's like blah 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 whatever, but it's like when you have a really fun game that you love playing with your friends and then all of a sudden you can't do anything in that game, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. All right, where are you? There you are. I am here for you. Your Claude hates you? This Claude is so good. He is so good. You're so good, buddy.
Take the grog off and do something.
All right, I see you. Where are your friends?
Get back and kill him.
I'm glad he walked. That was very kind. I'm about to die. I can hear somebody behind me. Hopefully he doesn't have a machete. Did they change the aim of story too? I feel like it changed a little. Are we talking Red Dead? Yes.
I'm gonna air my pump.
If we're talking Red Dead, the initial aiming and the way everything worked, they've tweaked over time. And so if you played like extensively, you had to get used to the new way it aimed. Come on, dude. That is unreal how many bullets you're taking right now. Get out of here. I don't care if they're pistol bullets. You dead. I think the Arabian for $250 is a really good deal too. You're gonna get a pretty decent horse, decent stamina, like for a starter horse. Like I don't think you can go wrong with that one either. But the Mustang I do think is the best, like the best one you could buy for that amount of money. I love the brown Appaloosa. I kind of want to get I kind of want to get the it's the Appaloosa. Which one is it? It's the spotted one. It's the black and white spotted one. What's the name of that Appaloosa? Why can't I think of the name of this Appaloosa? Just the leopard Appaloosa. I always forget it's brown leopard and leopard Appaloosa. Kind of want to get the leopard Appaloosa on this account, but I got Luna now, and I'm really liking Luna, and I don't have anybody else to discard. So another important question: how's the online for Red Dead holding up? So for me, the game usually works pretty good. Like I do run into issues. Obviously, I black screened the other day starting up a moonshine. That's fairly rare. Some people have more issues than other. Honestly, some of it's going to depend on your connection. Do you have a wired connection, or is it wireless? Wireless is going to run worse. You'll get more disconnects on wireless. Also, you can tweak like your DNS settings a little bit to make it more optimal. And you might need to do that. You might need to like Google if you're on if you're on console. And I can only speak mostly for PlayStation. PC, I don't 100% know. PC was going through a lot of issues for a while, but I think that it's okay now. For me, it holds up pretty good. There are always the usual bugs you're gonna run to and you're gonna know about. Like at this point, I just usually laugh them off when they happen. How did... Oh no, I think the horse just took that shot. I'm so sorry. Damn, people using their horses as shields. You get to know the quirks of the game. All right, so I'm gonna turn this in. I have no idea what my time was for that. I forgot to set it. My bad, but let's see what type of money and gold I get for it. Oh, the few spotted Appaloosa, Aiden. That is one of my absolute favorite Appaloosas in story. I get it for Arthur almost every time that I play. I love that horse for him. Like, Arthur and John to me are such different characters that I have different horses that I really like for them. Now, if I could get a roadster in there for Arthur, I 100% would. But the few spotted Appaloosa is one of those that works really good for him. I love it. The gray Hungarian works really great for him. The gray Ardennes. John, for me, is more the brown horses, maybe because he starts with Rachel. I prefer, like, the brown Turkoman for him, like the Tiger Stripe Mustang. He's also more slender compared to Arthur, so he can go with the Mustangs. Whereas Arthur and the Mustangs, I will do. Like, I'll do the gray Mustang, but $318, 0.72 gold, and 2100 XP. Now, that is because that is on bonus this month, so you're getting double. So that was double the money I would typically get. So you can see for that bounty that I just did at a 5-star, regular would be 100 and something money. That's why I say it's not a great money-making roll. You can get some decent money with the legendary bounties, but then the legendary bounty goes on cooldown and you have to wait. Whereas collector, you can just keep collecting. I just feeded Apple's head still down. So look at the cores on the bottom left hand of your screen. So if you can see, I'm on horse here. The two on the right are your health and stamina for your horse. And if they're red or mostly empty, then your horse's head is going to hang down to the ground. You might have to feed them like a couple things to get it back up. So if you have like these wild carrots here, let's see. The wild carrot you can see is going to fill 3/4 of the way up. So 3/4 health, 3/4 stamina. But you might need to feed 3 or 4 if your horse, again, is red or, you know, just really, really low. Yeah, and some people with wireless won't have an issue at all, Aiden. I know that I was actually wired in when I lived in Maryland, but our internet was a satellite. So, because where we lived, there wasn't access to any other type of internet. It was kind of out further. And so even though I was wired in, it was a worse connection than even a wireless on good internet, just because our internet was so slow. So I would get disconnects and stuff. Are there still people playing online or not as much? I mean, I still know a lot of people that play online. I still run into full lobbies sometimes. It just depends on the day. IPA doesn't like the Arabian. So here, I'll show you some of the different horses I have here. So this is Aragon. He is a roadster. And he's absolutely one of my favorite horses. There's 6 different coats for each of these roll horses. And so for me, he's like the perfect size. They sort of look a little bit like Foxtrotters. So if you like Foxtrotters, you probably like them. But I'm not a huge fan of the Foxtrotters. I think the gait on this horse, the movement, like the size, just how they behave is my favorite. They also have some of my favorite coats. So there's this, it's hard to see. I don't have really good lighting right now because the sun's coming up. But it's like this dapple buckskin color. And of course he's got a pelt on his butt, so you can't really see that. So for me, he's just a really good looking horse. Again, really bad lighting. So I absolutely love him. He's one of my top horses. Oops. What am I looking for? Sables. I mean, look at that person out. Look at him coming right in me. He's like, "Don't send me away." This is another roadster. So this is the speckled gray. This is a rank 1 roadster. See if I can get some better lighting here. Maybe this way. Kind of wish this pelt wasn't on the back of my horse, though. Oh, I got a blueberry nearby. So again, just for me, this is just super pretty. Like, I love the speckling on this one. But for me, it's just like a good size. A lot of times I'll put like a wild mane and tail. But yeah, this is just my overall favorite breed. Yes, very show jumper vibes, Jess. Very, very much. Like, this is like show horse, like, definitely. If they had like the braided mane and tails too, I feel like even more so. Yeah, I just think this is like not like super big and not, it's just like a good medium size like horse. But one of my best horses, or here's, I'll show you Belladonna. Belladonna is a really good, the Appaloosa is a really good horse as well. So even though Bravery, I think, is random, like whether or not you get a skittish horse is random or not, there are some breeds I find, for me, more consistently give me better horses. And Appaloosas is one, Mustangs is one. And actually, I have really good luck with the Arabians. Sorry for all of you people who don't. But again, just super pretty. Sorry, if you're starting now, you can't get this mane and tail. So you'll have to do the base one or switch it around to one of the ones you can get. But she is a really solid horse. She's just like really solid. But of course, my OG, I worked so hard to get this horse because it's expensive. What is it, like 42 gold? And this is back before we had rolls. I had to work so hard to get this Arabian. This horse is one of my best horses, like, ever in my stables. So brave. But you can see the size. So if you're a male character, like, this is a pretty small horse. I'd sell my soul to Rockstar if they brought back the Owl Pest mains. I wish they would. I'd love to get them my secondary accounts, but mostly I just wish people had access to them at all if they're starting later. So this mane that I have on this horse here, this is not what this mane looks like. This is a two-tone mane, so it's white up front, black in the back, I think, or vice versa. This horse mask pushes it together to give it this one. Hey Queen, how's it going? These are the concho pants, which you can get from the outfit. It's the outfit that has the winter outfit. Let me look real quick. You can buy concho pants separately, but you can't get this pair. This is my favorite pair, and they come with this outfit here. The Dauphine. It is $511. It's actually a really good outfit, though, but you can get these concho pants separate. Yeah, I was going to say that one too, Jess. I always forget that's the skirt one. So yeah, these are probably the best of the concho type pant. Let me confirm that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let me go confirm real quick at camp. Hey Corey, how's it going? The Arabians are so pretty. They're so pretty and they're so like spunky. I love it. I love the spunkiness. But I thoroughly admit they are kind of small. So if you have a male character, like, I totally understand. I put the speckled gray Norfolk Roadster in the second bounty hunter saddle, the one with the ear bonnet. The Upland saddle. The Upland is really good. I actually don't have a current Upland saddle. It's probably one of my favorite saddles. Yes. So this is the outfit, and then you can separate out and, whoops, and you can get the pants separately. Or you can use the pieces, I should say. And here they are, concho pants. So the rest of the concho pants I think just aren't as good as the gray ones aren't bad. But even the white on the side is not as prominent. And then these, I don't necessarily like the gold. Like, to me, this is just the best one of them. The gold looks a little bit worse. My favorite story is the chestnut Arabian. Arthur is so bulky. No, he's so bulky. That chestnut Arabian, though, is so beautiful. I wish they had it online because it's just that really deep, rich red. And then the black mane and tail and the black on the legs, which is just perfect. And I don't know why they brought the only chestnut available is the one with all the white on it in online. I don't understand that. All right, I want to do the Blood Money mission, the Blue Water John, so you guys can see that one because it's one of my absolute favorites. I was talking about it last time and I ended up getting the second version, which is the worst of the three. These are free missions. They do give out gold. So you want to follow the same rules, 12-minute timer to get the most efficient gold if you're trying to grind gold to get like a roll. But Blue Water John is the best of the 3-part contracts. Where am I going? Let's go over to this guy over here. Don't worry, Dutch has got a plan. No, he's got a plan, Dutch.
So you see Martelli?
Martelli.
Quite the proposition, ain't it? You interested? Well, all right.
All right. Blue Water contract. This is number 3. This is probably the best one.
Well, I got good news and bad news, friend. Good news is I found us a lead on some more capitale.
How you doing today, Corey? How's your Saturday going?
Sitting on it. Blue Water John. Looks like he held out.
You're welcome, Alex. I hope you have a blast. I probably won't be here when you get back. I'm going to be on for about another 15-20 minutes. But I hope you have a really good time playing the game.
Worth pulling. Folks say he deals in souls. Me? I don't much believe in souls.
I've been gone from Red Dead, but now I own most of GTA Online. Nice. I will consider trying GTA 6. I'm following news on it. I want to see gameplay. I want to get to know the story a little bit more and kind of see what it's going to entail, and then I will consider it. Here's my thing with GTA Online. I'm just not that into cities and crime. You know, I don't want to sell drugs. I don't want to... I could maybe steal cars, but that's not that fun to me. I steal horses. Stealing horses is way more fun. All right, I'm going to shut up for this part as we get closer. Because this is kind of amazing.
Dear hazy moon, eyes blind by hazy moon, the soul I sowed was a soul they stole, truth untuned.
I hope you guys could hear that, because so good. Try to get the retro PS5. Gypsy's going to try to get it too. I think scalpers are going to... Oh, okay. This is a bug you'll encounter occasionally. My horse won't run. This is a problem because Blue Water John is currently running away from me. So I'm going to get down and try to run after him. No witnesses. All right, let's see if he's fixed. Okay, he is fixed, which is good. Excuse me, sir. BK smiting people. I couldn't let him tell the law, okay? If that happens to your horse and its butt scooting to the ground and won't move, you get off of your horse. Start running and call him to you.
Assistant, ain't you?
I am.
All right. All right. I may have got something.
Next to golden retrievers, I just love admiring dachshunds. I feel like crying whenever I see dogs. Oh, me too. Gypsy sent me something the other day with a bunch of dachshunds. Was it yesterday or the day before? I'm just kind of like low emotionally right now and like hormonally speaking. And I just like started crying because I miss my girls. One of them is up with my mom. The other one passed away a couple years ago. But I was just like, I miss my girls. We used to go for hikes. Like, I just miss them. Okay, bye, Freeze. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great sleep. And I just and he sent it because he knows I love dachshunds, but I like just literally started sobbing. He doesn't know that. He's probably not still here, so it's okay. Do, 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 do. I don't think I'll never have another Sky. She was the bestest. There'll never be another one like her.
We go way back. Some bad spirits around here, my friend.
What's my opinion on Chihuahuas? I think they're super cute. And I think they need to be trained properly. Because they have the... Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Give me a second. I'm getting stuck on everything here. Okay, at some point, you're going to have to fire the weapon. You know? Just saying. I think they're super adorable and they have the potential to be really great pets, but I think that if you don't train them properly, they can get kind of nasty toward other people. Which is not acceptable just because they're a small dog.
Not here. Maybe the next one.
The reason why I love this one so much is not only do you get the super fantastic blues music, but you get to encounter these night folk, which you don't really get to do a lot in online. It's a story thing. I think dachshunds and golden retrievers and like labs are my favorites. Basset hounds too. I used to want to own a basset hound. I don't think I would at this point. There was a basset hound at the kennel I worked at when I was a kid. Pepperball and I don't think I've ever encountered that like there before. That's interesting. Pepperball was the best. I loved her. But she wasn't a typical, like, basset hound, I feel like. I can't see anything. Oof. I need to pay attention.
It ain't here.
It ain't here.
Try again.
My mom had 2 Chihuahuas roaming her ranch as little guard dogs. They were harmless, but let you know when somebody would come. They both passed away now. She has a husky, a dachshund, and a poodle. I love watching the, there's I forget what the name of the ranch is, but they have, livestock guard dogs for their ranch. And these dogs are freaking amazing, what they do. And they said for the past 7 years, they have not lost a single, animal to coyotes. Whoa, that's weird. These guys will trigger the buck on your horse. Whoops. Reload. Kill the machete guy coming after you. That was my bad. I wasn't paying attention. Sort of like legendary animals. I think any dog has the potential. It's just like anything. Any dog has the potential to be an amazing dog. It's just, I will say that sometimes you can do everything right, and just maybe based off genes or breeding, you might still have a dog that's unstable, and there's nothing you could do about it. Behavioral training can only go so far for some.
Nah.
I figured I'd hit that one because it was right here. I don't remember it being this foggy in the past. Like, I literally can't see anything. Makes it spookier. Don't let IPA see that bucking. All horses buck. My Arabian just bucks way less than most people say Arabians buck. I still get called off guard every once in a while. I have a video, the cougar video, that I just put out on cougar locations. That cougar ran right up on this Arabian right next to him, and he was fine. There are some things that you can't help, though. Like the legendary animals, it doesn't matter what horse breed you have. For the most part, they're going to buck. Even if it's like beavers, elk, like it doesn't matter. It's just written into the code. I can't see, so I'm kind of trying to take it a little bit slow. I also have not been calming him at all. All right, get ready. This is going to be the spot. Now, my horse will buck me here. Again, it's written in for you to be off your horse for this. Oh, no. Dead end? Is there another spot? Oh, there's another spot. That's right.
Buried up in Lakay. You get the map, it'll take you where you want to go.
You took me all over this place, and then you're like, I'm going to give you a map. Rude. Yeah. It's the legendary Justin Bieber.
How'd they go down?
I gotta run. The horse is like, I don't want to be around this. Yes, Judge. Yes, Jess. Judge, Bo, and Lily. And now they've got the cat, too. The guardian cat. I forget what the cat's name is. Oh, I love watching those videos. They're so cool. They're such a unit together. Like, the communication between them. They have a border collie as well. I forget the border collie's name. Which is the herding dog, not the live, not the guardian. Sorry, give me a sec. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Recon cat. Yeah, recon cat. The way they work together is just amazing. Pete. Yes, Pete the Border Collie. I love Judge. He's my favorite.
You know, I ought to thank you. I never was much of a fighter. Ain't no way I could have gutted them boys like you did. Oh, so you made your own deal, huh? Gonna cost you the same as it cost me.
Let's give you... Alright, I need to make more golden cookies. Before we get over here, because I know the horse is programmed to buck, and I'll be on the ground. Not that this is going to help with machete guys, because machete guy will one-shot you. It doesn't matter what your health is. My pump is so dirty. Can I clean it here? Yes. Alright, and we're going to swap 2 navies. So many animals around.
We ain't so different. You and me. So I'm told. Ah, here we are.
Not sure why we had to do that. This is cool though.
Yeah, I won't pretend.
He's just gone. It's magic.
This devil's hand. I got my revenge. Yours truly, Blue Water Man.
Now, see if I try to get on my horse now. Okay. I'm not even gonna try. They're too close. It will buck though. Your horse is programmed to buck there. You might get away if you get enough distance. So sometimes your horse is just programmed to buck and there's nothing you can do. But you can even see there, like, he ran right up to me. He let me mount him, even though there's stuff going on. Like, he's just a good horse. Yeah, there's a whole storyline with Blue Water John, which I love. If you're a Supernatural fan, you kind of recognize some of the things we're talking about, like the crossroads, deals and stuff like that. Let me check to see where I am, because I'm not sure I can go across here. It's too foggy. I can't tell where I am at the moment. Okay, good. I am right outside the ruins. Happy Saturday to you too as well, David. Gators, mama. Lots of gators. Should have left Will enough alone. Shortcut. Ha! You can't follow me in my Arabian. Get out of here. I'm going into the barber. That's not right. Sir? Here's the bag.
That concludes our business here.
There's a whole storyline in Supernatural about the same thing. Singer sold soul. Actually, the Crossroads demon thing, and then I think you get, what is it normally, 10 years before the devil can, or the demon can come back and claim your soul. Why would you do that? Why would you do, why, for 10 years of like the thing, I don't know. That just seems. Ooh. I love finding these people in Insanity.
You are too close to me.
Oh, fucking rude, man. I was just listening to the music.
We will leave this, shall we? Par pitié, je vous en prie.
That's what you get. I was just trying to enjoy the music. So rude. I felt like I spent more time in the night, like this stream, than most nights. Hey, we actually made it to 2 hours. That is impressive for my late start. All right, we'll do this too. I'm not really sure how I started that up. I wasn't even that close to it. I think, can I hit this? I mean, the question is not can I hit it, but will it light that on fire? Question is, can I actually hit it? Apparently not. Oh, we gotta go back to pistols. Ned those headshots. Oh, there we go. 500. Is it 1,000 or 500 to reset? It's 1,000. Okay. So I can't reset it yet. That's high society for you? He's like, you were too close to me while we're enjoying this music. Boy. I wasn't even that close. So rude. The crops were destroyed. See? Arabian. A+. A+, buddy. A+. You did good. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. I am going to be streaming on Monday. Possibly the casting of Frank Stone, a full playthrough, which should take about 5 to 6 hours-ish. It's super fun. It's not scary if you're worried about, like, scary movie. You don't like watching horror. It's not really that bad. I jumped maybe once and this was a light burst, so it's not going to be like something where you have to like worry about it being like super spooky. It is in the horror genre, but like it's not that bad. It's more story driven. It's kind of how like Dead by Daylight started, if you've ever heard of that game before, which is like a PvP game. So I'm thinking about doing that. If I don't do that, I will do some Red Dead. So we will see. But I'm off on Monday, so I'll definitely be streaming something, unless it's a beautiful day, in which case I may go for a hike in the morning and then stream in the afternoon. So, but otherwise it'll be like a morning start time. So I appreciate you guys hanging out today. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and hopefully I will see you back on Monday for some more conversation. Bye, everybody.